Hello and welcome to the June 2024 Vancouver Police Department video update. I'm Kim Kapp. Since our last update, we've had quite a few exciting events we want to share. On May 15th, our two newest canine teams, Officer Catherine Gross and her canine partner Red, and Officer Jason Hagwood and his canine partner Remy, completed their certification in both patrol and narcotics work, which involves 400 hours of instruction for patrol and 200 additional hours of instruction for narcotics detection. Both teams are assigned to patrol, and with the addition of these two teams, the Vancouver Police Department now has the most certified canine teams at one time in the history of our canine program, with 5 dual certified teams. On May 21st, the first class of the Southwest Washington Criminal Justice Training Center graduated. This inaugural class included 4 Vancouver police officers, Magnus Anderson, Reagan Cook, Bryson Denver, and Javon Kelly. We wish them much success in their new law enforcement careers with the Vancouver Police Department. June is Elder Abuse Prevention Month, and with me today is Detective Nick Marbach from the Elder Justice Center to talk more about the work his unit does to investigate and solve crimes against senior citizens and vulnerable adults. Welcome.
Thank you.
So first tell us a little bit about the Elder Justice Center and the types of cases the detectives there investigate.
Sure. The Elder Justice Center is a multidisciplinary team comprised of prosecutors, law enforcement, social workers, and medical personnel. And as far as the variety, we look at all types of cases that involve seniors and vulnerable adults that could range from financial exploitation and thefts, physical or sexual abuse, neglect, abandonment, or anything in the middle.
And what types of cases are you seeing more of? Increases in certain areas, and maybe some things to look out for if someone knows someone who may be a senior citizen or a vulnerable adult?
Yeah, I think in general we're seeing an increase overall in the amount of cases that come in. We get referrals, about 150 from Adult Protective Services by themselves. Those can come from mandatory reporters, caregivers, healthcare personnel, or even banks who have concerns about elder abuse. They could also come from police officers in the field if people are reporting through 911. I think a portion of why this increase is happening is just some shifts in the demographics of our country. Previously, elders and senior citizens were about 1 out of 7 Americans. Now, with the baby boomer population hitting 65, which is targeted to be about in 2030, we're going to shift to about 1 in 4. So the demands on the system for seniors is going to increase, and we expect our caseload to increase as well over the next decade.
And what can people do if they suspect that they have a loved one or friend, or they themselves may be the victim of crime? What should they do, and what kinds of things can people look for?
Yeah, there are a lot of resources out there, luckily. You could always call 311 or 911 to contact law enforcement, or stop into one of the precincts. The abuse line for the state, DSHS, is 1-866-END-HARM, and there are a variety of other resources online, such as the Department of Justice or the Area Agency on Aging, if you suspect that somebody might be abused. Also, if you're new to caregiving, there's a lot of questions because as the population does shift, we do expect more families to have to support those seniors, and they might need information as well.
Great, and we will have information and resources on this topic through our social media throughout the month of June as we prepare for and provide information on elder abuse prevention. Thank you again so much for this important information and for taking the time to share it with us.
Thank you.
On May 23rd, we held our 2024 First Quarter Awards Ceremony, where we had the formal swearing in of 13 new Vancouver police officers. We celebrated the promotion of a new sergeant and a new lieutenant, presented 4 officers with the Meritorious Service Award, presented 3 officers with the Medal of Distinction, and celebrated a 20-year Career Service Award. Thank you for watching the Vancouver Police Department June video update. We'll see you next month. In the meantime, to keep up on what VPD is doing, be sure to follow us on X, Instagram, Facebook, and Nextdoor.